Welcome to the Turn One Studio podcast. I'm Eliud Custodio with Turn One Studio, and here we sit with local business professionals. Today's guest, Adam Holtzer from Nooks Socials. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Nooks and Socials. What is that?
It's not Nooks and Crannies.
It is not.
But we're working on a T-shirt that says everything but the crannies.
Fair enough.
Which I like.
That's cute.
I came up with the name just keeping it very simple. I didn't want a confusing name. I've had prior brands in the past where it's been very challenging to spell the brand.
It has.
And Nooks, it's literally black and white. Nooks are business-focused meetings for our members around education, a panel, a speaker, a workshop, or collaboration. And socials are social gatherings, hiking, kayaking, karaoke, coffee house, happy hour social, just a way of bringing our members together socially. So Nooks Socials.
Very nice. And this is a organization for business owners?
So this is for business owners and business leaders and professionals.
Okay.
We're not a networking group. So it's always like what do we call you? Are you an organization? Are you a club? Are you a mastermind?
Okay.
So I like to just say we're a business community. We focus on supporting business owners and business leaders personally, professionally, and socially through our Nooks and Socials.
I understand why people would ask if it's a networking group, right? Because that's kind of a ubiquitous term, especially on Long Island. There are a lot of organizations that are that. If I'm a member of a networking group, where does Nooks and Socials fit in for me?
So I look at it as think of like a cocktail. So I'm not a drinker,
okay.
But if you think of like flavors, different cocktails have different flavors. Some might like something a little sweeter, a little more tart, a little bit more strong. You need to find flavors of networking that are complementary to your taste buds. You might be a Long Island iced tea person, where you might be part of a chamber, a traditional category, exclusive networking group. You might be part of a mastermind. You might be part of Nooks and Socials. Different variety of flavors that meet your taste buds. You should always do everything with intention. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking to be more involved in your community, you might join a chamber. If you're looking to get more leads and referrals and business opportunities, you might join an industry-exclusive networking group. If you're looking to learn and you're looking to mix and mingle with people and connect with people, you might look at Nooks and Socials. Different flavors are for different people. So there might be someone that likes Makers on the Rocks. That's their one flavor. They're loyal to it. It's what they know they like. It connects to them. It makes them feel good, and their taste buds like it. Then they're going to find that organization. We encourage our members to be part of different organizations, different groups. We have more of an abundance mindset of collaboration over competition. And I never want my members or our members to be held back by saying, like, you can't be in this because of that or whatever the case is. So by finding the flavors of networking, your networking cocktail, as I call it, there you go.
Those are some clear analogies from a non-drinker.
Look at Brianna, look at his awesome body language. I feel like I should be matching or mirroring or it's good.
Thankfully, I'm comfortable.
Was that an intentional move?
No, this is just me being comfortable.
Good. I'll first, thank you for jumping into me and Nooks and Socials, but we're probably at the 5-minute mark here. I want to just say I genuinely enjoy all of your podcasts. I watch not all of them. Some they fall through the cracks, but the conversations are great, the professionalism, the way that you have this all set up, the way that you coordinate everything, and even in your dress and your mannerisms, you do a great job. So I actually had to, I was wondering, when am I going to get asked to be on his podcast? Do I ask? You just run this so great.
I appreciate that. Thank you. We work hard at it, but we appreciate that feedback.
Yeah, we can give a shout out to Brianna on this one.
Of course. Brianna behind the control panel over there.
Yeah. Anyone else deserve a shout out that I'm leaving out?
We're here to focus on you, man.
Okay.
We're here to focus on you. So education. That's a big part of Nooks and Socials.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So every month we have about 12 events. We're actually going to be increasing it to about 16 events.
Okay.
So half of them are called Nooks, which are business focused. The other half are socially focused. And the reason that we're going to be increasing our events is we're getting into something called industry collaboration Nooks, where marketing will have a Nook, trades will have a Nook, manufacturing. And this is a safe, cozy, comfortable place for our members to learn together, be vulnerable together, support each other, because of our vetting process, we're not the right fit for everyone, and everyone's not the right fit for us. Right now, we average about a 73% acceptance rate and invitation rate if somebody does apply. The reason that somebody would be rejected is because they kind of jump around in their job. They're not really loyal to one industry, or they're just kind of figuring it out. Not that we don't want to support them, but we're looking for a little bit more.
But you're not exclusive to veterans in a particular role.
Not exclusive. Let's change that word, veterans.
Okay.
We're not. No. If somebody's been doing what they do for 20 years, we absolutely love it. They have experience, knowledge, experience share. But somebody that might join our networking group is if they're looking for an industry exclusive organization where they are the only marketer. Sorry, but we're not a good fit for you, but we're happy to recommend you to someone else. If someone is in a commission-based role where they're just about the sales and they're just trying to pitch, tell, and sell our members, sorry, I don't think that we're going to be a good fit for you. The people that pass vetting, they're looking to be part of a business community. They're looking for the education. They like that we're an all-inclusive membership. So our membership cost or investment, whatever you want to say. Some people look at things as an investment. Some look at it as an expense. But we charge $260 a month, and that includes everything. The only thing that it does not include would be alcohol. That's from a liability and an expense standpoint.
Sure.
But all of our members, it's a month-to-month membership subscription. We don't want anyone to feel hostage. It's month-to-month for us and for them. We're getting
flexible.
We're getting to know, listen, are you a good fit? We're going to give you a chance. We ask for a 4-month commitment to try each other out because we're dating. You might find out in 2 months, like, hey, this is not my vibe. Thank you very much. I'd respectfully like to resign. Or we might say, hey, it's been interesting having you the past couple of months. Don't think that our organization or our culture is a good fit for what you're looking for. We appreciate you giving us a chance. But going back to your initial question, all the education, all the curriculum, the events that we do, whether they're Nooks or Socials, we curate that based off of what our members are looking for. So we're not just guessing and saying, all right, we're going to go rock climbing. It's our members are outdoor friendly people that want to be doing more outdoor activities or extreme activities.
How are you learning about that?
So we collect a lot of survey information from our members.
Okay.
Every quarter we do surveys. Even though it's a newer business, we did pre-surveys. We just hired 3 really awesome roles. So being the sole owner of this company, can't do everything on my own, and I'm not looking to do everything on my own. I really do appreciate that team collaboration side of things. So we recently retained and hired Russ DeGori. Russ is our member.
Is
Shout out to Russ. You're watching. You will be watching. Russ is our member experience coordinator. So he helps with all of our members with their onboarding process. So when a member comes on board, they feel like a warm hug, like Olaf would say. I think that's what Olaf would say. Yes. Okay. Brianna's shaking her head. Yes, in agreement. And then Russell help them navigate their expectations, what they're looking for in the community. As well, he will then introduce them to our community connector. So we have a member named Michael Strahl and all these people are under community management. So Michael, it's such a funny role for him, and Michael well.
Yeah. Michael's also wonderful.
When we brought Michael on, I said to him, about the role, and he goes, well, what do you need me to do? And I said, you're already doing it. Just enhance what you're doing. You're already doing it.
Okay.
And he's great because he gets to know every single member. He will connect them. He's always thinking of them, kind of like how my brain works with connections. That's Michael. And then the newest role that we brought on is Jamie, and she is specializing in our member engagement. So she's our member engagement director. And what we did is we broke all of our members down into 1s, 2s, and 3s. A 1 is a fully independent member. It does not need their handheld. They know what to do. They're familiar with the member portal, the events. They attend stuff. They're engaging with our members. They're showing up, whatever the case is.
So it's not so much the understanding of their vocation. It's the understanding of Nooks and Socials.
Yes, exactly. A 2 is someone that needs a little bit of handholding. Not a lot, but they appreciate the nudge. And then a 3 is someone that maybe it's time management. Maybe it's just, scatterbrained, or maybe it's just they want to be involved. It's like you join a gym, you want to go to the gym, but it's not easy to go 5 days a week. But can you go 1 day a week and still get the value and benefit from that 1 day? And the role of Jamie, she has a couple of other roles too, but as the member engagement director is to keep our members engaged. And the way that we're breaking out these industry collaboration nooks, Jamie is reaching out to every single member to ask them how they want to be engaged, how she could best support them in engagement, what they would rank themselves in a 1, 2, or 3. Even though we already gave them a score, we want to see if that score matches up with them so we know what level of handholding they might want. We also well, she wants to engage people.
Yeah.
I don't want a gym that people are paying a membership, but the gym's empty.
Wonderful.
I went on a tangent there.
No, that's all right. It was all informative. Obviously, you started this because you saw a need for this. You know what? Let me not make that assumption. Did you see a need for this? Is that why Nooks and Socials exists? What didn't you see available to service business owners and business professionals?
You have all these different organizations. You have nonprofits. You have groups that meet every single week. You have all these different choices, and I'm not the type of person to want to just stand online, just because that's the only line. Like if I want to do something differently, then I'm gonna try something. And I found that the way I was having my one-to-ones to get to know someone, like we'd go to the Sunken Meadow Boardwalk or we'd go to the driving range. Mm-hmm. The way that I would help connect somebody is I wouldn't just say, hey, here's this guy's card, give him a call. I would say like, hey, Eliud and Brianna, I want to put a lunch together between the three of us to bring you guys together. Because if I'm there, it's almost like a fifth date instead of a first date, because I know both of you. I'm doing this with intention. My goal is to help support both of you in this introduction. And I wanted to build a organization, community, networking group, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to build something that catered to people like me, that were more relationship driven, that they're business owners or they're business leaders where they have decision-making power and responsibilities that aren't just sales and revenue and KPI, but they're looking to learn together. We have a huge conference coming up. We rented out all of Duck Stadium on March 27th of this year, and it's a Friday. It's a half-day conference, 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., and we have 11 very unique speakers. So what we did was we rented out all of the suites, and each suite is going to have a different breakout room. 2 breakout room sessions total in the conference. Each breakout room of the 11 are going to have the same speaker doing the same 2 different sessions. But we have Commanding the Room on public speaking by this woman, Dina. We have Kate McKeever doing Paying Yourself More. We have this guy, Daniel Nelson, that is, what should your prices be for your services? How many clients do you need to be able to make that number every month? Are you undercharging, overcharging?
Those are good topics.
We have Michael Tedesco that's doing apprenticeships versus an internship. Once again, we listen to our members and what they want to learn, what they're struggling with. Like everyone assumed AI. Like we do have somebody speaking about AI, but it's more like AI for a beginning person, because the beginning people don't know how to. It's so uncomfortable for them that Stacey Morris is going to be helping you understand how you could implement AI in your business, even if it's just 1% of it. But going back to what you asked, if we can provide this value every single month, whether it's in 3 events, 10 events, 20 events, doesn't make a difference. If you're getting value and you have all these choices, there's something there for you. It's kind of like not a networking cocktail, but it's a Nooks and Socials cocktail. Mm-hmm. And we don't have an attendance policy. We're not industry or category exclusive. We don't track leads or referrals. We're month to month. We really wanted to build that business community that supports our members, like I said, personally, professionally, and socially. You're a member.
Yeah.
So you're a car enthusiast. You're an avid marketer. You love health and fitness. You and your wife go on all these awesome little excursions and road trips out east. You're a lifestyle person.
Yeah.
Nooks and Socials needs to be a flavor cocktail that meets the needs of your availability, your goals in your business, how you're building relationships.
Yeah. So you always have the pulse. You always have your fingers on the pulse of Nooks and Socials. And one of the things that impresses me most about you is how much you retain when it comes to not only remembering what people's names are, but what they do and something about them personally. That is an incredible skill. What kind of feedback have you gotten so far from the membership?
I'm fishing for negative feedback, and I'm not getting a lot.
So that's a good problem to have.
It's a good thing to have, good problem to have. And problems will come up, and some things are fixable, some things are not fixable. So maybe we're just not the right fit, or maybe we're just not there yet. But we recently created a QR code that'll be a freestanding at our events. That isn't leave us a Google review. It's how can we be serving you better?
Love it.
And it's a QR code that asks maybe 7 simple questions: name, information, what event were you at, what could we have done better, what did you like, and we haven't implemented these yet, so I'm excited to implement these. So, for example, I'm looking at the 15-minute mark. We're good, Bree. out of the, let's say, 15 events we have a month, a third of them are in the morning, so sometime between, let's say, 7 and noon. A third of them are in the afternoon, sometimes between, let's say, 11 and 5. And then a third of them are in the evening, sometime between 4:30 and 9 p.m. Being the people pleaser that I am, but also wanting to provide value and support, if a member, listen, you can't go to 15 events a month. We have some people that go to 10, which is like amazes me because I'm going to 15 and like I'm exhausted. It's my business. How are you going to 10 of these?
Yeah.
Michael Stroll, that's you, but it's okay. You're the community connector. You're doing a great job. But I think the average member should be going to 2 or 4 of our events a month. Try to go to 1 or 2 business nooks that help support you, help support your business in some way, shape, or form, whether it's virtual, because we offer virtual and in person. Majority of what we do is in person, but we also have members that are in Denver, Carolina, Canada. We have members that are all over the world, and we're growing that subscription, so we want to add this value. I would say 2 to 4 events a month. It's about, let's say, 8 hours a month of your time. You have to network anyway. I just got off a pickleball call. We're going to be having pickleball every single week, where it's health and wellness, it's networking, it's camaraderie, it's supporting one of our members because we have 2 members that own pickleball facilities. We have the Pickler in Center Reach and soon to be Comac, and then we have Pickleball Heaven out in Medford.
Nice.
So now we're accommodating our members where if we have pickleball every single week, whether you're a beginner or you're advanced, you have to exercise.
Yeah.
You want to connect and network. Do it in a way that works around your schedule. And these are all things that are included so our members can get this different value, whatever the value or word value means to them.
Yeah. I know it's only been a few months, but have you heard any business successes, any early wins from?
Yeah, we I'll shout out 2 members right now. So we have a member named Donnie Greens. His name is Don DeLillo. He owns 3 businesses. He does organization software through Notion.
Okay.
He does builds tree webs in your backyard.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
He's actually building one for me now that the snow's gone. We're gonna have I think a 3 or 4 story tree web. It's like a combination of a tree house and a fort and a trampoline. And then he also does microgreens for restaurants that need to do like fancy greens on top, or someone that's looking for like high nutrition in vegetables and different just macro greens.
Yeah.
Macro, micro, both.
Microgreens.
Micro.
Yeah. And they're very good for you.
But Donnie, he's not a networker. He does not want to network. He's not looking to network. He did not want to join Nooks Socials because it's a networking organization or whatever it's called. And he, like in the beginning before we launched, he was just coming to everything. And I made a joke to him. Michael Stroll actually officiated his wedding. The guy Donnie and his wife Alyssa.
Out.
They're both members of the community, Alyssa and Donnie. And Donnie jumped to join, and it was so funny because it was such a taboo thing for him because he's not a networker, but he's coming out twice a week. His wife is coming out with him. Like that's a success story. Now he's gotten business from it.
Great.
He's closed deals, like thousands of dollars of deals in the first, before he was even a member. Like that, not only does that pay for your subscription in advance, but it shows you the unconventional opportunity by just showing up.
Yeah.
Another member that I would love to shout out that has had a lot of success is Dante. Dante owns 7 Circles Media. Dante, he's not a networker. He did not want to join a networking group. He was very on the fence. I've known him for 10 years, and he, not even about supporting me. I don't want someone to just join to support me. I want them to join because they're getting value. Dante is like, how can I sponsor this event? I want to give back to the community because I'm getting business. Or, hey, listen, I helped this person. I didn't even ask them for money for it, but they wrote me this amazing Google review and shared, my content, and they're engaging in all my stuff. And now they're supporting my business and they're sharing it. Now I'm getting referrals from them. It's like just seeing this energy. I'm a big energy person.
Yeah.
Seeing I'm helping this person without the expectation, but it's coming this way. It's take the horse blinders off of networking. How could you mentor someone as a father, as a husband, as someone on a fitness journey, someone that's going through mental health, that's struggling, someone that's a startup business owner, when you can authentically be yourself and be vulnerable and share this with people that actually share it back with you, the energy is just very different.
How'd you get into this? This is not for everyone to start something like this.
I'm just I love business. I love making people happy. I love to bring people together. I really wanted to just build something that added value and supported people in a way that maybe they weren't getting that TLC. COVID happened. I've always liked having things on my calendar to look forward to. whether it's on a vacation or whether it's a meeting or doing a co-collaboration event. And I said, like, if I can put things on the calendar that people look forward to, where they're getting nourishment, substance, they're getting education and value, they're getting relationships and friends, they appreciate the vetting process because everyone they meet's nice.
Yeah.
Like 2 complaints that we get is FOMO.
Okay.
Like people can't make it to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wanted to go to that spa night that you guys had, or oh, I really wanted to go on that Mohegan Sun trip, or whatever it is. It's like FOMO. Like, that's a good thing. It means we're doing something right. The other complaint that we get is, I guess it goes with FOMO. It's like, I can't remember everyone's name. I meet all these great people. And like, that's my biggest pet peeve in networking is like, follow up with people. Like, you don't need more connections. You need just the
quality over quantity.
Reinvest in your existing people that you have. But I go to these events and I keep meeting new people, and I go to another event and I meet new people, and everyone's so nice. And it's like, is it the hopium that maybe you're going to get business from coming to it, or maybe you're going to get a new friend, or maybe you're going to meet someone that you never would have met before?
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
That's awesome. All right, before we wrap up, what do you like to do for fun?
I love bonfires. I have an obnoxious bonfire pit in my backyard that you've seen.
Yeah.
I love doing that. I love playing with my kids. We didn't talk about me personally at all, but I have 3 little kiddos. I love playing hide and seek. I'm really good at hiding. And I love playing, we build forts. I have an open house design, and in our family room, I just put up an 8-person tent over the weekend.
In the family room.
In the family room. My wife wanted to kill me. She literally said, "I want to kill you," saying this. But it forced us to clean as a family because the kids wanted the tent up, so they had to clean the family room. And we only had it up for maybe 36 hours, but we threw every pillow, every blanket, every little mat that we had, gymnastics mat, and we made a fort inside. It was cool. Bring camping inside. But that's what I like to do. I'm a very simple person. It makes me happy to be around other people that that are happy and good energy.
Love it. So for anyone watching, and they want to learn more about Nooks and Socials, how do they do so?
Google us, Nooks, Nooks, and socials.com. You can't do an ampersand in a
URL.
In a URL.
It's a reserved character. That's true.
It's a reserved character. Well said. And then really just connect with me on LinkedIn, Adam Holtzer. Follow me, follow this podcast, connect with Eliud if you're not already connected, which I don't know why you wouldn't be connected to Eliud if you're watching this podcast. And a really good way to help me is don't keep this style of business development a secret. Build relationships with people with intention, do business with intention. Find ways that work for you to engage, involve yourself, be active in whatever group or organization you're in. Find the flavors of your cocktail that work for you. And if your cocktail doesn't taste right, with strategy and with intention, put some time and effort into finding the right flavor concoction that works for you.
Hide and seek master, Adam Holtzer.
We should do an adult game of hide and seek.
Oh, well, back in the day, we used to call that Army. Kind of like a manhunt.
Manhunt. I remember manhunt.
My cousin and I and my siblings, we used to do Army.
That'd be pretty badass.
Well, you'd see who has flexibility still.
Or can climb trees.
But to do a neighborhood hide and seek, old school style?
The liability on that one might be tough.
We'll figure that out. Adam, thank you. This is awesome.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Eliud. And Brianna.